February, second Saturday with the First Lady. Lots of giveaways, lots of live, lots of good fun and information. Let's get into it. First Lady, take it away.
I'm really appreciating all of the sound effects this morning. I think I need to turn my own computer down.
Yes, you do.
Because I do have
feedback.
Hang on a second. I am having all sorts of. Hang on a second. Why are you not turning down? There we go. You guys.
No!
You guys are going to have to forgive me today. I am having such a discombobulated day today, and it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. So welcome to the First Lady's second Saturday show. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for being here. I'm excited for the show today, although I am totally out of my element for whatever reason. And it's just not been a together morning for me. So I don't know if any of you out there can relate to how I'm feeling right this moment. But I apologize ahead of time for wherever this show is going to go today. How is everybody? Is everybody doing well? So I logged in on my computer so that I could try and see the chats today and be a little bit more like, oh, hey, you guys are over here and saying things. I'm going to try to respond in the thing. And yeah, I'm logged in as my PS I'm Sarah, and I'm supposed to be logged in as the First Lady, and I'm not. So that's okay. How is everyone this morning? I see Fireborn is here. Supremo Tobacco is here. Eric's. I can't, y'all, I got my glasses on, and I still can't even read. I can't read with my glasses on. The world is not in my favor today. The universe has spoken against me, and it must be, I don't know. I'm jinxed for Valentine's Day is what I'm just going to go with. Anybody else out there feel like that? Do you ever feel like you're jinxed on a specific particular day or not? Is there any way for me to see how many people are here, or is that only reserved for like your screen, Bob?
Probably for me.
Okay.
You have 6 people on right now.
Well, hi, 6 folks. I appreciate you being here. And
nobody
sharing
has
your day
liked
with me.
the stream.
Oh no. Go in and hit the like button and definitely share it. I did not get as many posts for social media out today that I wanted to get done. And part of it is my fault because I wait until today to print my run of show and get all of my stuff together. And so partly I am 100% to blame. And the other part I think is just that it's been a crappy day for me. I'm not even going to lie. For whatever reason, it's just been kind of a crappy day. So we're going to move on. Today we are doing warm note pairing because I thought, what better way to feel on Valentine's Day than kind of warm and cozy? And so that's what we're going to do. All of my things are dinging and chiming and all of that because I didn't turn anything off and down. And so there, I'm going to set my phone to the side. Bob, how are you today? Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you're doing today?
I'm doing wonderful, First Lady.
Are you?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. I didn't get you anything for Valentine's Day.
Just the fact that you choose me is more than enough, which is exactly what we talked about.
Yeah. Well, we oftentimes, now you and I have struggled with Valentine's Day for a long time. Valentine's Day has never been a good holiday for me and you to celebrate. And I don't know why that is, but it just hasn't been. And so maybe that's part of why Valentine's Day is just like a meh holiday for me. I don't know about for you. How do you feel about Valentine's Day?
Um, I think Valentine's Day is a manufactured product put out by the industry to cause people to spend money to tell them they love them. And then you have the responsibility of doing something. There's the stress of, did I buy her good enough? Did I buy her not enough? Did I buy her too much? Is she going to use it? Is she going to like it? Can we afford it? Should we afford it? Or is it just one of those things that we should do or not do? But I enjoy buying you gifts and things like that. I always have. I don't really care about getting stuff back. And we've been married almost 35 years.
That is true.
35 years we've been together.
We've been
So until the day you say you don't want to be my Valentine, then I'll be happy. That will be a day of bad gas.
Yeah,
That's right.
that would be a bad day. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I know that we've tried, we keep trying. We're in 35 years of keeping trying to do this Valentine Day thing. And I think we're at 35 of it. It just doesn't work out for me. For whatever reason, it just doesn't work out for me. And so like every year we usually go, what do you want for Valentine's Day? Do you want me to get you something for Valentine's Day? What do you want me to get you for Valentine's Day? You want to celebrate Valentine's Day?
Do you want to
even do it? Yeah. Do you want to? And I think for the last several years, it's been like, you know what? It's whatever. If you want to do something, we can go do something. If you want us to buy something, like, just tell me you want me to buy you something. And then I usually end up getting you the Ferrero Rocher chocolates and the chocolate covered cherry things. Cause I know like those are things that you like. But now you and I are in this like healthy-ish kind of mindset where we're like, if we have candy in the house, we're going to eat it. And so this year, really, I honestly think that didn't we even have this discussion like in the grocery store? Like, let's just skip doing all of these things.
Pretty much. We both decided that neither one of us were going to get anything for Valentine's Day. And we spit in our hands and shook on it. And so, of course, I broke the rules. And
you did.
Morning, I bought stuff. But
you
not
did.
Much. For me, that was nothing.
And I loved it. I really did. And I'm glad that you know what I like, because I got a birdhouse and then I got my Twizzlers and Peeps,
No, you
which
didn't.
Yes, I did.
You got a bird feeder.
Oh, yeah, bird feeder. I'm sorry. Yes.
To replace the one that you just threw away because it was so old.
Yes. So I got a new bird feeder. It's cute. And I got the Peeps and I got this little squishy little, is it a cow? Is it a little cow
I don't know what it is, but it's one of them things you can hang on your thing. And the Peeps are cute. Easter, but it's in a bird feeder, right? And you love Peeps.
And it's in a bird feeder, yes. And then you did get me the chocolate heart full of all the chocolate assortments that I can take a half a bite out of and leave the rest for you.
All right, we have to address a comment.
Okay.
Fireborn 9065, question to First Lady. Can you two be any more of a perfect couple?
Fireborn, if this is your definition of a perfect couple, no,
that sound effect was on point. I gotta tell you,
that was good. That was. I want to say thank you, Fireborn, because in the last 2 days, you and I, Bob, have gotten some very nice compliments about who we are as a couple and how people see us. And I hope that people know, like, we really are genuine. And when I'm ticked at Bob, like, usually I'll come in here and be like, you know what, I'm ticked at Bob. I'm da-da-da-da-da. And so we like live that stuff in real life in front of you guys. And I think on Valentine's Day, sometimes people want to know, how do you stay a couple? And so, Fireborn, thank you for your compliment, because apparently the Lord is speaking to me through others in the last couple of days to say, like, you and me, Bob, are a different kind of couple than people are used to. Would you say that about us?
I don't know. I
Maybe we don't hang out with enough couples.
That's actually a question I've got really no good answer to.
Well, I'm going to go with we're just different. We are different. I get it. Yes, Ferrero Rocher are some of Bob the Cigar Guy's favorite chocolate candies. When do you remember when Ferrero Rocher became your favorite candy? Because it couldn't have been when you were a kid, because I know you didn't get no Ferrero Rochers when you was a kid.
No, I was somewhere at a fancy something, and they had them on the table.
At a fancy something?
It was a
when
fancy.
did you?
I don't remember.
I'm the only one who
been,
takes you to fancy something.
It could have been a. I don't know. It was something fancy. I remember that, and they were on the table, and so they were fancy because it was a fancy environment, and they were bright and golden, and they looked like little nuggets of gold. And I'm like, yeah, I've been poor my life. I want to try something rich. And so I popped one in my mouth, and I was like, daggone, I like this thing. So it was, I guess, because I was chasing the fancy.
Were you chasing the fancy?
I was chasing the fancy.
You do that sometimes.
Sometimes.
And then when you get the fancy, you're like, now I cannot have anything less than this.
Like polo socks.
And then you miss out on other things being a snob.
I'm not being a snob. I'm being selective.
Okay. I think it's being snobby.
Well.
All right. So today we have 2 cigars that we are going to be highlighting. We have the Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust Sobremesa Red.
No. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
That's
Sin Compromiso.
Sin Compromiso. I think I changed it up.
You lied to me.
Oh well.
Because you texted me.
Do you want a Sobremesa Red?
Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Hold up. Push the car wreck button. You texted me because I put it out on social media what you sent me. And it was not a Sin Compromiso.
I can fix this real quick.
It was actually a Sobremesa Solita Red.
No, it wasn't. It was
a
Sobremesa. There ain't no Mesa.
Sobremesa Solita
Masa,
Red.
Busa.
I do not want the Sin Compromiso.
No! So
I cannot believe you set me up.
I did not set you up.
Yes,
now,
I would like a Sobremesa
okay,
Solita Red, please.
I was going to be quiet about this, but here's the thing. When we do this show,
yes.
I'm out 2.5, 3 hours early, setting up and making sure everything's right,
yes.
doing everything I can. And the first lady is supposed to be out here an hour before at 11 o'clock. And I told her, I said, we got to go through some stuff, so I need you out here.
And you changed up the cigar that you said I would be using today.
Showed up 8 minutes
specifically
to showtime.
You
8 minutes to showtime
on Monday.
So I
specifically asked you Monday.
We could have talked about
for 2 cigars.
We could have
the 2 cigars were this.
We could have talked about this. I muted her. She doesn't know I muted her. We could have talked about this pre-show.
Turn my microphone. Thank you there. Don't turn my microphone.
Pre-show.
That's not fair.
Pre-show.
Yeah, Monday. This was discussed.
We could have pre-showed today.
So we are, in fact, going to be getting us a Sobremesa Solita Red. Bob, the cigar guy. I'm going to need you to grab that for me. Because we are going to be using that along with the UF. Do you call it the UF? Does it stand for something? Undercrown? Nope. No? Ultrafino, maybe he says. The 13. We are going to be using this cigar. 13 Darks. Oh, DARK, yes. Okay.
Give me back my other cigar.
I was going to throw it in the giveaway, y'all.
Give me back my other cigar.
I was going to throw it in there. Okay. So, we are the Sobremesa Solita Red by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. And we are the UF13 Dark by none other than Drew Estate. Now, speaking of Drew Estate, the internet has been abuzz with the announcement that
Fireborn said it's like watching Chief and Bob argue. LOL.
Oh, well.
Cigar smoking arborist says,
where do you think Chief got it?
He said, "Now that's a true couple."
We are a true
So,
couple.
uh,
You will see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You just will. My face, if I try to hide things, my face tells it anyway. So, like, there's just no sense in hiding it.
so we've got. Oh man,
All
y'all
right,
are
these are
deep
the
on this
cigars
thing.
today.
Eric the Ogre said, "Oops," and then Fireborn says, "There goes Valentine's Day." Um,
Darn it.
then I get a "Dang it, Bob" from Eric's. And then Dan Burns is like, "So Bob will need to add that one too." Dan,
I know. That's what I was
No.
gonna do. And then he called me on it because he knows me too well.
it was just a
He
test, and you passed.
Absolutely knows that it was a test for me, and I figured it out and was like, "Oh my gosh, this is not the cigar that I came in prepared to do today." You can't
Fireborn
change it
says
up
that
on me.
explains a lot about Chief. Really?
It really does. It shows you exactly where he gets it from.
Oh, this one, pneumonia. Boy, I tell you what. Bob, repeat after me. You're right, sweetheart. My bad.
Let me hear that again.
Nope.
I'd like you to say that one more time.
But Semi Flo said Bob's getting a spanking after the show.
He might like that.
Well,
He might like that. So I don't know if he gets one or not. All right, these are in the giveaway today.
Eric says we are the cutest.
Are
Thanks
you
for
upset
putting
now?
thanks for putting the Bob Cigar Guy upside down. Yet that was not intentional. That was not intentional.
I'm so sorry. How'd that feel being upside down, Bob?
9 out of
All
10's
right.
husbands say their wives are always right. The 10th one hasn't been seen since the survey.
And hasn't been married 35 years either. It's going to be a date. It's going to be a date. Okay. So these are in the giveaway today. Our cutters. They are the Champ cutters. Champ.
They're a perfecto cutter.
Perfecto. Champ. Champ. I call them Champ cutters. I like that name. So you have Champ cutters in the giveaway today. And then what is this? Is this, oh, it's a cigar caddy. Oh,
No,
that's cute.
It's called a single tube.
Is it a tubo?
No, it's a
No,
tube, but it
single
is
tube.
basically the same thing as a tubo.
Oh, I'm not going to take it out of the plastic, but it's in the plastic. It's a cigar caddy, but there's only one. I need two of them.
No.
I
no,
told you
no,
today was about doubles.
No. You know what?
Yo,
No.
Bob
No.
has this
No.
is you see why Valentine's Day is never a good day for me.
Red, blue, black, silver.
Red, blue, black,
Which pick a color?
Silver. Silver. I don't know what he's doing, y'all, but he's doing it. All right. So if you guys have these cigars available for your own personal use today, if you will stop what you're doing and go get them, we are going to be highlighting our flavor scent tray, if you will, with these two cigars today. These are going to be the two cigars that I am going to cut and use for the cold draw. So tell me, I will review the giveaway for you. For those of you who do not know, which I think everybody here has been here before, the way that you are eligible for the giveaway today. Number one, you have to be here. So thank you for being here. Number two, you need to be 21 years of age or older in order to win. The way that you get entered into the drawing to win today is that you need to comment. It doesn't matter what you comment. You can just comment a hi. You can comment a period. You can comment whatever makes it so that your name pops up on the comment feed. That is the way that you are going to be entered into the drawing. At the end of the show, I will do the drawing, and you actually have to be here live in order to respond that you are here in order to win the drawing.
First Lady, you have 14 people watching right now and only 10 people have commented.
14 on the 14th. Lucky number 14. Hello, everyone. So where was I? In order to get free shipping, you need to live within the continental United States. We will ship to you outside of the continental United States, but you will have to be responsible for the actual shipping cost. So Welcome, everybody. If you want to be entered into the drawing, you do need to comment. Now, I appreciate the people who are here that watch and don't comment because they're like, I don't want to get um, the drawing. But here is what I would encourage you to do. If you are one of those people who doesn't want to be entered into the drawing, that's completely fine too. And so I would love it if you would still comment and just when we get to the end of the show and we read names off, like you can either say, I don't want to be entered in the drawing, or you can just not say anything if you win it and we'll move on to the next person. But I still would love for you guys to be a part of the chat so that we can build this cigar community. Um, you know what? We have been doing the cold draw now for several months, and it is something that I have enjoyed doing, and it's been an experience. I think that some people commented on the last show that they enjoyed watching my reactions and surprises to some of the flavors, and you will probably get that again today. But what I'm hoping to do is encourage you guys, because I really hope you brought your significant others with you today to the show. I want to encourage you guys to be doing this along with me and really um, walking through the jungle of flavors as we make discoveries and how pairing drinks really does enhance or probably take away from the flavors in the cigar. Bob, have you ever had a drink that took away from the flavor of your cigar while you were smoking it?
Yes. Well, it's I guess the proper or the term that I would use would be masking.
Like it
Um,
muted the flavor or took it?
it just made the flavors of the beverage or the pairing overwhelmed the flavors of the cigar.
Oh, okay. All right.
So if I've
Do
got
you
a
remember
very
what those drinks are? Like, has one
yeah,
ever stood out to
if I
you?
got a very light cigar and I'm smoking and I'm drinking a dark espresso, it really
Like the coffee is
yeah,
overwhelming?
the coffee just you can't taste anything else. Also, um if I want to enhance a flavor, like if I'm drinking smoking a leather rose, I may drink a Dr. Pepper or cherry wine because those flavors it brings out the
Right.
sweetness
Makes
and a
it
little bit of
nicer
chocolates of it.
to enjoy.
Any fruity drink really can any fruit like pineapples especially, any citrus especially or citrus drinks will really jack up your flavors. And energy drinks, I highly recommend not doing them with cigars unless you just love the flavor of energy drinks and you want to smoke cigars because
Energy drinks
energy drinks
taste
will
like
jack you up.
cough medicine to me.
Absolutely.
I don't like them. Um,
Absolutely.
all right. So I'm also going to tell you the drinks that we will be using today so that as we are going along in the show, you have time to make these for yourself. Because, in all honesty, I underestimated the amount of time it was going to take me to make these drinks today. And that is why I came out so with such short notice for the show and had to have help to get in the door because I couldn't carry it all and get here on time. I apologize. However, it will take you a hot minute to make these drinks. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what they are. We are doing hot chocolate today. I tend to make my hot chocolate with milk and not water. And so that takes a little bit longer to heat up because it's cold. The second drink is going to be, and I will show you, um, is the cinnamon apple spice. It's like a spiced apple cider. This is the brand that I am using today. And so I had to heat up water for this. The other is that we are having a chai tea pairing today. And so this is the chai that I used and also heated up hot water for it. And then, oh, these really, other than digging them out of my cabinet, these didn't take me any time at all to get. We are doing some bourbon cream today. I am going to be using this Boone County bourbon cream for today's purposes because this bottle is open. But normally, on a normal basis, this is what I would use is the Buffalo Trace bourbon cream because it is delicious. Now, this bourbon cream can be mixed with coffee. I think I, I did make myself a cup of coffee and I will probably put it in the coffee. Oh, that was the other drink, the fourth drink coffee with the bourbon cream. I will be using the Boone County to go in my coffee today. This bourbon cream, the Buffalo Trace, goes really nicely in root beer. So, if you're feeling adventurous, I heard a deep exhale over there, Bob. What's going on?
No, I'm good.
You good?
I'm good. I just happened to exhale into the microphone
Oh, okay.
accidentally.
Okay. So those are the drinks that we're going to be using today. So while we're playing in the background and you can hear us, you might, if you're going to join me in this tasting today, go ahead and make those up for yourself. If you're boiling hot water, make enough for 2 teas. Get some coffee and then hot chocolate. And for my hot chocolate, I love hot chocolate. And so I got this at Christmas this year. I got a little hot chocolate cocoa bar. And so this is, you can see that I have poured out my hot chocolate to there. I do like it to taste like hot chocolate. So that is what I am using today for our drinks. Now, flavors. Because it's Valentine's Day and it's usually a day spent for couples, and the theme of today is warm pairings to keep us warm and fuzzy all day for our Valentine's Day. I did get together some scent flavors that I felt went along with the theme of warm. So we have done this before. Today we have ground cloves. And if you smell your ground cloves, like these all just smell warm to me. If I had to describe smelling warm, ground cloves would be one of those things. So we have that. We have some vanilla and we have cinnamon, which is going to be going with our hot chocolate today. And then last but not least, some ground cardamom. Can you ever think of a time, Bob, that you have just smelled ground cardamom?
No.
I'm going to let you hear. I'm going to pass this over to you. Smell it. And if you have to, it's really like open. Sorry. If you had to describe that, what flavors is that to you?
Well, it has hints of cardboard.
Cardamom.
There's a slight spice to it.
Do you smell the lemony type flavor in it?
There's a slight spice to it, kind of like a cherry bell pepper kind of thing going on. There's a little bit of smoky. There's a bright, almost ozone quality to it. I guess that would be where you get that
lemony,
that citrus note. But I would consider it to be more of a clean, bright after a heavy rain, and you get that fresh smell. So, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. So Boogie over here, I think, said he needs it to quit raining in Texas so that he can have a cigar. Well, shall we send non-rainy wishes your way? So when I smell this ground cardamom, I smell like a citrusy, lemony, clean. And I guess the clean scent goes along with what you're saying, like the ozone smell. Can you think of a cigar at all that would maybe have a cardamom scent for you, Bob?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Maybe put a little thought in that. See what you think. But anyway, those are the spices. A lot of times people have those spices. I think the cardamom goes along with like my Thanksgiving cooking when I do that. And that's why we have it. And we've probably had this forever and there's like hardly any used out of it. So that just goes to show you we don't use it a whole lot. Um, the picture on the band looks like this. And I don't know if that's a flower or a nut or a seed or what. I don't know if you can see it. But that's what's on my spice band. All right. So I created something for us, you guys, and I'm trying to figure out how to get it where you guys can actually click it and download it. And I will hopefully have that figured out by our next show, which is not that far off because February is a short month. And then we are second Saturdays in March, right off the heels. So I'm going to try and have this ready for you guys so that you can click it and download it. But I created something for us, you guys, and it's a cigar tasting note template. And I was thinking if I can get this to you guys as you join me on the show, another way that we can do things together is to have these at the beginning of the show, and then you can fill them out as we go along if you're doing the cold drawing with me. So I'm going to show it to you. It looks like this. Tell me if can you guys see it? All right. I know there's like a so many second delay. Let me bring it down a little and forward. So it looks like this. Bob, I even printed one out for you.
Oh.
It's a cigar tasting note template. It's got the date and the episode, the cigar name, the drink pairing, the pre-draw, cold draw aroma. So that's when you smell it. And then your pre-draw flavor notes that you taste in the unadulterated tobacco form. And then what your drink tasting note might have been. And then with the scent tray observation, those are going to be your scent tray is going to be your cinnamon. It's going to be your vanilla. It's going to be your cardamom or your chili spice, whatever it is that we're looking at that day. And then even though the line is small for the personal reflection, or I would say put the occasion there. And then down here, it kind of gives you directions for it, but maybe down in the bottom where the blank space is, maybe you write some of your personal reflections down there. Maybe you were having a hard day. Maybe it was Valentine's Day or whatever significant comes to mind. You would just put that in that bottom piece. And then come the end of the year, maybe for our December show, we pull them out and we look at them. And then, I did tell you guys that I was going to do my own cigar ranking this year. This is what I'm going to use to do my own list with.
Hey,
I'm going to be, yes.
We're at 12:38.
Okay.
You have yet to start your flavors and your pairings. You have yet to show what the giveaway is.
I already started with the giveaway. I already started some of the giveaway.
Okay.
I showed you guys we have a cigar caddy cigar tube.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 cutters. And then we have a smoother draw diamond cut serration cigar draw enhancer.
All right,
today.
So there's one of those sitting right next to the 2 cigars that you're going to be using today.
Is there?
It looks like a pen.
Oh, I might have put it away because I thought it was a pen. Wait a minute. Oh, yep.
All right, so
I brought it back.
When you grab the top of it and you pull it, you are now a CIA spy assassin. That is a draw tool.
Oh, that's fun.
And it can also be used as a nub holder.
Oh, can I use this today?
That is for you to
I'm going to use
show
this
to
today.
everybody because they'll be getting one of those in the giveaway.
Yes, it is in the giveaway. Here it is. It goes with the cigar caddy. That's kind of cute. It does look like a pin, legit. I put it away to the side because I thought it was a pin. And I was like, I don't need a pin here, but alas, I do. I'm going to use this today whenever I do my cold draw. All right. And then we have pairs. Did you do the pairs? Did you put them in pairs? I wanted to do pairs of cigars because it's Valentine's Day and it was the Valentine's Day theme. I see some. Are these supposed to be together?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Bob, I'm going to hold them up and you tell the fine folks what they are.
Hold on just a second.
These are in a blue wrapper.
Those are the protocol. I don't remember which protocol it is. Juan Cancel just sold his company to Smoke In. So this is a pre-smoke in protocol. What does the blue band on the bottom say?
Protocol.
Okay, so that's the protocol blue.
It's the protocol blue. There you go. These are in the giveaway today. We have the Isla del Sol, the gold and the silver wrapper.
Right, so you've got a lighter one and a darker one.
Darker, lighter. All right. And then we have the Sin Compromiso. I think I should put back the UF13 and put that other Sin Compromiso in here to go with this.
You can't.
I can't.
Because you're going to cut it and put your mouth on it, and we do not give away Sarah experience.
No, I mean,
cigars.
take this cigar out of the giveaway and put the Sin Compromiso back in here to this giveaway.
What?
It's okay, Bob.
I don't understand.
It's okay. Then you have the Tabacs, a lighter and a darker. You have the Undercrowns, a lighter and a darker. And then you have our Natura cigars, the Frisians, the twins. These are so pretty. I love that banding. Those bands are just beautiful. So if you've not had any of those cigars, you have a chance to win that today. The way that you win it is by commenting, and you have to be here and be 21 years of age or older. All right. So the other thing that I'm giving away to you guys today is this cute little piece of swag. Look at how cute. I was gifted this at Christmas time because I don't have any swag. And this was gifted. Who is the person who gifted this to us, Bob, the cigar guy?
Laser Us, the people that make our Christmas ornaments and cigar rests out of England.
Okay. I was trying to get it to maybe focus on it a little bit better.
There it is.
No.
There it is.
There it is. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes, it did. It did come back into focus. Like, isn't that pretty, you guys? I'm so excited. It's a dusty pink color. But this is a cigar rest, and it goes on your keychain. And if I try to take it apart, I'm just going to ruin it. So I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to leave that here for the remainder and duration of the show. And then you will, of course, get one of the lovely horses today, but I brought them out in a pair. So whoever wins, I will let you choose which one you want.
You also have that lighter.
We have Senor Capitan and Senorita Nada Capitan. And then Bob did bring me, when he said silver, gold, all those colors, he brought me this cute little lighter. What is this? A paleo lighter.
Yes.
The paleo lighter, it's a torch lighter, single jet, I'm assuming.
Yes.
It will also be going into the giveaway today. So good luck, everybody. All right, let's get into the meat of the show. And that is the cold draw and the flavor pairings. So I hope you've had enough time to get your drinks ready. I have mine. Bob, are you going to join me in my experiment today?
No.
Oh, come on. That's why you're here. You're part of the show.
I am.
You're not just the brains and the beauty.
Neither.
You got to be a part.
I'm just holding the...
All of my cups today, you guys, are all pink and red themed, except for my hot chocolate. and my hot chocolate is in the Big Daddy mug.
That's my mug.
I know it is your mug. So see, I had to bring you into the fold of today's show because you and I are in this together. All right. We're going to start out with the Sober Mesa Solita Red. Now, Bob, do you want to give us the cigar reviewer cigar notes?
No.
Why not?
Because
you didn't write them down.
I didn't write them down.
You didn't write them down because you went with the Sin Compromiso, and
Yes.
I said no, no, no. I need that Sober Mesa. Well, then you're going to get my take on it, and according to my cigar tasting note template. So today is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day again to everyone. This is the Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust Sober Mesa Red. Oh, Solita Red.
Solita Red.
Is there a dimension or anything that goes with that description, Bob?
It is.
That's a piggy tail, right?
It's Steve Saka calls it a pescado.
Pescado?
Pescado.
Pescado.
So it is a 6 1/4 by 46 ring gauge. Wrapper is Ecuadorian Habano. Binder is Mexican San Andreas Negro. The filler is Nicaraguan and Pennsylvanian.
Okay.
Probably a Pennsylvania broadleaf.
Oh, nice. All right. So that is what we are cold drawing right now. I have removed the horses because the hot chocolate is coming into play. We are going to be pairing this Sober Mesa Solita Red with hot chocolate, and we're going to be using a little bit of our cinnamon. Now, I do have a cheater thing of cinnamon over here that I am going to use instead of this one because this is just straight cinnamon. Smells delicious. But the one I'm going to use is the one I usually use, which is why it's almost empty, is my Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cinnadust. Cinnadust is going to go on this hot chocolate because it's got a little bit of sugar in it. So this makes it a little bit sweeter. And us here in the South, we like our stuff sweet. Like our sweet tea. And not sweet because it's got some manufactured sweet in it. No, it's got sugar in it. So, Solita Red, hot chocolate. Again, I make mine with milk. And a little dusting of cinnamon. So, all right. Bob, what do you think about my pairing choice?
You're doing the cold draw. You're not actually smoking the cigar, so you're not going to get a ton of activation on the palate like you would when you're smoking the cigar. The sweetness of the cocoa and the sweetness of the sugar, I think, will be your prominent notes and will be a little off balance.
I am going to tell you right this second, when I smell the aroma of this Sober Mesa Solita Red, you know how I always say, oh, it smells raisiny. It's got that high sweet fruit flavor smell. And then I smell the straight cinnamon. They are very similar. They are very similar. Bob, I want you to try this. I'm going to pass you the Sober Mesa Solita Red. Bob is under duress, you guys. I just want you to know I'm making him do this. Are you going to smell it?
You want me to smell it?
I want you to smell it.
Okay.
Okay. Take in the bouquet, and then I want you to smell the cinnamon. And tell me your thought.
There are small bits of cinnamon in the aroma.
Okay. So if you at home are doing this experiment with me, comment what you think, because I am pleasantly surprised that this Sober Mesa Salida Red pairs really nice scent wise. The aroma is very similar. They are very complementary. And that was nice. That was a very nice experience.
Complimentary is a good word.
That was a very nice revelation for me, because I honestly wasn't sure that any cigar was going to smell similar to cinnamon. But you know what? It does. Now we're going to perform the cut. And which cutter do I want? I have a did you know that I have a favorite cutter?
I don't.
I do. And it's this one.
The Calibri Slimline.
So far, this one is my favorite.
In red.
Yes. So far, this one and your V cut, the one that you let me use that has the V cut on it. That's my second favorite. Yeah, that one. You want to pass it over so I can show it to the fine folks? This is the Zycar.
And it's actually a V-cut / guillotine, so it does both.
Yes, it does. But I think these two are my favorites that when you let me cut them, these are the ones that I like to go to first. So just FYI, everybody. If you are a non-cigar smoker, you can have a favorite cutter. I'm just saying.
That's funny.
So I think since you did pass me the Zycar V cut, that's actually what I'm going to use.
I would not V cut it because you're not going to get the same amount.
Oh, because of the piggy what is Steve Saka Pescado? The Pescado end. Okay, well then let's go back to Calibri Slimline.
That's the reason why I picked out the guillotines, not a perfecto cut.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, so we are going to cut. Now, do you have to go from the back or the front? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Are both sides of that sharp?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to go here. Now, I know Bob has told me, so I have a bad habit of like positioning the cigar in the cutter and then like holding the cigar with the cutter as I like try to make it look nice and straight. And Bob says, don't do that because you cut the leaf of the tobacco. And so when he goes to smoke it, it's falling apart. So I will try not to do that today. And I will try to only take off so much. Okay, so I can rest it in the bottom and look at it and give it a little eyeball about how much I think is going to come off. And then I'm going to commit. Ha ha ha. I have committed and cut the little head off.
So Fireborn asked, do you like the cutter or the color?
I like the cutter. And I like the color. I will say I do. You picked up on the fact that I use 2 red ones. And so I do tend to like the colors. And this is a pretty one I haven't seen. Ooh, you guys. Oh, you guys. That's pretty. That is pretty. It's got like a rose gold finish on it. It's the slimline cutter. That's pretty. So, note to all of you non-cigar smokers that might be watching, you can have a favorite cigar cutter that you enjoy using, and it can be pretty. It can be pretty, and it can be whatever you want it to be, but you can have a favorite cutter. So, gift ideas coming down the pipe for those of you who are trying to do this couples thing together where one of you doesn't want to smoke and the other one does. All right, so someone did give me the tip of like tapping the end so that you don't get that loose tobacco. And so I also do that. Thanks for the tip, whoever said that. All right. So we are hot chocolate. We are our cinnamon sprinkled in there. We are the Sober Mesa Solita Red aroma. And now the cold draw. Okay, so now, hang on a second. I'm going to try this. I'm going to taste just straight cinnamon and see.
Oh, you're going to wreck your palate.
Am I?
You're going to wreck your palate. Cinnamon is a long hanging, overwhelming.
I got a very tiny little piece. But now I'm going to do the cold draw again with that hint of cinnamon in my mouth. That's nice. Bob, can I talk you into it?
No, thank you.
Why?
This is second Saturday with the First Lady.
Yeah, but you're not on camera.
What do you think?
Okay. That is a perfect pairing. Now we're going to follow that up with, we're going to cold draw. Perfect pairing. Wait, let me rinse my mouth out. I should have brought water.
It's in the fridge.
Okay. All right, you guys ready? We are hot chocolate sprinkled with a little bit of cinnamon dust and the Sober Mesa Solita Red. That is spot on. That is spot on, you guys. If you are at home and you are joining me in this flavor palooza extravaganza, traversed, whatever we're calling this, if you've done this, I would love for you to comment what your thoughts are, what your experience is. I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very good pairing. Very good pairing. And I hope one day, Bob, I hope you'll join me in this journey that I'm taking as a new person. I know that you understand the flavors of the cigar and all of that stuff. But what it does is it lets you kind of come alongside me and hold my hand as I walk through what you've already experienced and I don't fully understand because I'm not going to smoke it. I enjoyed that. That was good. All right, next. Because we have the Sober Mesa Solita Red still in play, next is the chai tea. Now, let me figure out which one of these I put the chai tea in. I think that is, hang on a second. I got to look at no. Okay. This one is my chai tea. This one is my chai tea. So next on tap is Sober Mesa Solita Red and chai tea. Now, this is unsweetened chai tea. This is solely hot water chai tea. I'm going to open my cup so I can smell it. Ooh, chai tea has that earthy smell. I think, here, Bob, will you smell this and see if you think it is similar to the Sober Mesa? Here, smell this one. And then smell this one. I'll just let you guys know he didn't do it. He pretended. I'm telling on him, and now he's giving me dirty looks. It's okay, Bob. You don't have to do it. I do wish you would, but that's okay. All right. Chai tea, Sober Mesa. The smell is similar again. The chai tea is definitely earthier in the way that it smells. I think it has like maybe it has a clovey kind of flavor to it. All right, so now we're going to cold draw. Okay. So this is what I have noticed with the hot chocolate. Now, the hot chocolate and that cinnamon with the cinnamon sugar stuff that I dusted on it was a very high sweet note. Unsweetened chai tea. Oh my gosh. Somebody in the South just rolled over in a grave. Unsweetened chai tea brings the flavor palette back down into, I would say, definitely the warm, cozy, wrap yourself in a little warm chai hug flavor. So I definitely recommend. If you are a non-cigar smoker and you really want to appreciate what these cigars are smelling like, taste some chai tea. 100%. Because I get all of those flavors that I keep reaching for to go, that tastes, I smell the raisin, I smell the fruity, I smell, those things that like you just don't know how to explain. Chai tea, and specifically this one, this twinings, however you say that, of London, this chai tea. And this has black tea, natural chai, cinnamon, and ginger flavors, with cardamom and clove. Go figure. All of those are highlighted in this Sober Mesa Solita Red. What a good pairing that was. Yay. All right. The next cigar we have is the UF. Did you figure out what the UF stood for?
No.
UF 13.
I did not.
By Drew Estate. This is what we will be sampling next. All right, so cigar name is the UF 13 Dark by Drew Estate. Our drink pairings
Do you
are
want
going.
the blend on that cigar?
Yes, please tell us the blend.
It is a 5.5 by 52 Robusto. The wrapper is Connecticut Broadleaf Dark Mediums. The binder is Brazilian Mata Fina.
It's really pretty.
And the fillers are Honduras and Nicaragua. You probably can see the oils on that wrapper.
Yes.
It's a very oily,
especially on the edges of the leaf.
Yeah.
Where they wrap over the as it goes up the cigar, where it wraps over the edge, overlaps, I guess is the word.
Is.
Yeah.
You'll notice it is a very, very, very dark,
it is
almost ruddy color.
And it's got varying shades of dark in it. So it's got the cap over. Is that what that is? The extra cap.
The cap, but you would that can also be called a pigtail or a pescado. I think some people classify that as a mermaid's tail because it's fanned out.
Oh,
or it can be a fanned cap. Lots and lots of fancy names by the advertising departments.
I gotcha. And it does have like that darker foot, natural to it.
When the ladies wrap that cigar, they actually, once they're done, they'll slide their hand down it a couple, 2 times, giving additional pressure, which actually makes sure it's smooth and even, but it also bruises tobacco slightly, causing the oils to come up to the top and make it look shinier. Because let's face it, you have to look at the cigar at the lounge or wherever before you smoke the cigar, so you want it to be enticing. And so by pulling the oils up, it just makes it look like a more luxurious product.
I gotcha. So the flavor profiles, scent profiles that we're going to be using with this particular cigar is going to be our cloves, cinnamon, and our vanilla. Would you have gone with cloves, cinnamon, and vanilla, Bob?
The UF 13 Darks is a very exclusive cigar.
Exclusive how? What do you mean?
Exclusive because they don't make a ton of them. A lot of lounges, you have to be a very You have to be deep in with real estate to get that cigar.
Oh, this isn't one you can just walk into a cigar lounge
No,
and
no, no.
purchase?
A cigar lounge. When you buy Duro Estate, you set up an account, and if you spend this much money per whatever, you get these selections of cigars. And then when you spend more, you get the Liga Privada line. And then when you spend more, you can get the Unico class, which is even though it's a Liga, that is a Unico class, which is a more special exclusive. They make less, and they usually cost more.
Oh.
They're harder to find, and so I've only smoked maybe a couple dozen
Okay.
in the 10 years I've been doing.
So this was not a good choice for today's things because everybody else doesn't you can't just walk in somewhere and get
No,
that.
you can get them. You can order them and this and that. What I'm saying is lounges, unless you are a large lounge or a large retailer, deep with real estate, you can't get those. But that's a fantastic cigar, and I knew that you were going to draw off of that cigar, and you wanted something that gave the flavor profiles you're asking about. And I'm like, man, I want to smoke one of these cigars, because once the show is over, not today, but another day, I will be smoking those during my enjoyment. So a little selfish plug in there for me.
All right. So the flavor profiles that we're using are cloves, cinnamon, and vanilla extract.
Lane Crenshaw said that's a nice backdrop.
Why, thank you so very much, Lane. I got that from a very special person who was like, you could have this if you wanted it. And I was like, is that even a question? All right. So right off the bat, clove does not seem like it goes much with it. But what I can say is if I hold the cloves farther from my nose instead of being right up on it, I do get the clove scent. I like that. As long as the clove is not close to your nose, pull it away. Cinnamon. Again, the same thing with the cinnamon. I would pull it farther away. Because I will say that the aroma of the UF13 is like the essence of the aroma. It is not full on, this is the aroma that we're going for with this cigar wrapper.
I'm interested to see if you smell leathers.
And the same with the vanilla extract. Kind of come away. Those three spices are very indicative of what I am smelling in this cigar. And I think what you're saying as the leathers is what I'm smelling as the vanilla extract in a farther away, not right up at my nose. All right, everybody, if you have not commented and you want your name included in the drawing for today's giveaway.
By the way, I just noticed this. You have 25 people watching.
Hi, 25 folks. Please comment now so that Bob can write your name down and get you in the hat for the drawing. And as he writes down everyone's names, I am going to cut this one again. I really wanted to reach for the V cutter, but I'm not going to. I am going to reach for the straight cutter because of the end. Oops. Ooh, I keep hitting everything. Sorry about that, everybody. If you guys can hear that, I'm going to cut that off again with the Colibri Slim 9 cutter. You know what I just did there, you guys? I just did that like this was the microphone and it's not. That was funny. All right, I'm going to place that in the end. I'm going to look at it and line it up before I squeeze, just to make sure that I don't cut too much of that cap off. Chomped it right off, you guys. All right, and then tap out that loose tobacco. That's one of the things I don't like, but I'm learning to do this better. All right. So drinks we are pairing, you guys, are going to be, let's see, the bourbon cream and the apple, cinnamon apple spice tea. So again, cinnamon apple spice, I'm about to make somebody roll over in their grave, is unsweetened. So we have that. All right. I need to smell it. Let me put the top down. All right. Ooh, I can smell the aroma on that just hit me in the face, you guys. And I'm just going to tell you that the aroma from this and this I just took in together at the same time was perfect. So these, I recommend you smell similarly at the same time within close distance of one another. These two truly are Valentine's couple. That's lovely. Bob?
Yes.
I'm not even going to ask you to do it because you won't do it, but I really wish you would. Now, let me smell our bourbon cream. Now, I did bring down a little shot glass to do this bourbon cream in. Oop. Did you guys hear that? Ooh, that's nice. You guys, these are so similar. It's not funny. That is the weirdest thing. To go from apple cider to bourbon cream and go, wow, that really smells like it. That is so spot on. Y'all, this one is spot on right here. These two together are spot on. All right. So I'm going to pour out a little shot. A little shotty. Hey, shawty. Pour a little bit out for my homies. All right. I'm not going to pour too much because, this is a live show. And we are family friendly. I'm not even going to mix that in my coffee. I ain't even going to lie. I'm looking forward to that. I hope that tastes good. All right, you guys. Here we go. We are cinnamon apple spice and the UF13. Oh, that's nice. That is, so the aroma of the cinnamon apple is much stronger in the nasal bouquet, but it is very calm on the palate. And it is very similar to this UF13. And I will say, this is kind of weird. Bob, you tell me what's going on over here. When I cold draw this UF13, it makes like my tongue and the inside of my mouth feel dry. And the tea does the same thing.
Maybe there's tannins in the leaf. I do know that some cigars actually will either make you want to slobber, or they'll dry out your mouth, or sometimes it won't be affected. I have not done deep enough research to know the chemical reasons why, but I do know that's a physical manifestation sometimes.
That's very nice.
But I really like that. Tea will dry out your mouth as well. It does that with me, especially if there's no sugar or no cream in it.
Well, that was just an interesting thing that I just experienced, and I was like, wait a minute, that was kind of weird, and it really did. Like I did the cold draw on the cigar, and it, like, I could feel it dry, and then as soon as I took a sip of the cinnamon apple tea, I could really feel the dryness. So, somebody asked, are these being listed somewhere? Might be cool to keep a running list of drink cigar pairings. You know what, Boogie? I completely agree. And that is why I have created for all of us, and I will figure out how to get this list or how to get this downloaded for you guys. I have created this little cigar pairing note template because I agree. I think it would be great for us to pair all of these together. I did put a list out on my First Lady of Bob the Cigar Guy Instagram page, and I did it on my Threads page. As the First Lady of Bob the Cigar Guy, they both of those had the announcement of the cigars that I would be using today, as well as the drink pairings for today. So if you are on Instagram or Threads, look me up. I am the First Lady of BTCG. That is where you will find me. I am also the First Lady of BTCG on YouTube, but I did not put the post out on YouTube. I just repost these videos. And now we are with the bourbon cream. I did that backwards. I tasted the bourbon cream before I tasted the, wait a minute. Let me rinse out with tea. Y'all, I think that bourbon cream would be good in that tea. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, back to the show. All right, cold draw. Again, I'm going to say this is a really good pairing. Now, this bourbon cream is delicious. It is much sweeter than the cinnamon apple tea. But the flavors are very complementary. And the flavor draw that you get off of this UF13 is very complementary to both of these drinks. You can't go wrong. You definitely get the earthiness of the cinnamon and the earthiness of the cloves, and you get that high sweet flavor, especially with the bourbon cream, of the vanilla notes, which I think is what Bob is calling leathers. Yeah. And I think just for kicks and giggles, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some of this bourbon cream in that tea. It is, so it's the Celestial Seasoning Cinnamon Apple Spice Tea. It is this one right here. And I'm going to see if the ingredients are listed. The ingredients are cinnamon, hibiscus, chamomile, roasted chicory, cinnamon, apple flavors with orange peel, and roasted carob. And I did, you guys, bring out an orange because orange peel was one of the flavors that I was going to go for. But what I didn't bring out was the little shaver thing, the grater to grate the zest of the orange. So I'm just going to take it in. But apparently it's in our tea. So I'm going to mix a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Bob, you'll have to carry me home. Can I count on you to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Bob will carry me home. Okay, I'm going to mix that bourbon cream in with my cinnamon apple. All right, and I know that we are at way past the end of my show. So, Bob, do you have all of the names together for me?
I do.
All right. Let me mix this in a little bit. Hang on a second. Let me put my lid on, close it up. Mix it really good. Give it a little shaky shake. A little shaky shake. All right. For the pièce de résistance, I have either come up with a winner or a loser. And I will tell you, looking at it, the cream does not mix well with the tea. It looks kind of gross, y'all. I would not do this again. Let's not do that again. It's I don't know if I can show it to you. Can people see that?
Yes.
It looks gross.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that again. But because I did it, I'm committed, and I'm not a quitter. So we're gonna try it. All right. Nope. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it, folks. Don't do it. I ruined a good thing. Have them separately, not together. Okay. If you have not commented and you want your name entered for this drawing that we are about to do, please comment now or forever hold your peace. And don't say we didn't warn you all show long. Thank you guys for being here today and sharing your Valentine's Day with me. I hope that if you have a significant other, that you guys spend some time together, even if you're mad at each other or you're irritated by the other. I do hope that you spend time together, because that's when it's most important to remember why you are together, is when you're irritated with each other. It's always a good reminder in those harder times to be like, you know what? I might be irritated right now and I might be upset right now or whatever, but I still have a lot of good things wrapped up in this relationship, and I can remember those. So thank you again for being here. I hope that everyone has a great Valentine's Day. And if you're single and this is Single Reminders Day, I hope you go to a cigar lounge tonight, and I hope you take your what you have learned here today with you. Maybe take your own hot apple cider or order a bourbon cream at the cigar lounge and pair it with a cigar. If you can get the UF13, do it. And if you have a Sobremesa Solita Red, maybe take with you your chai tea or get some hot chocolate. I wonder how the hot chocolate would have tasted with the bourbon cream in it, but I'm not going to do that right now because I just learned a lesson about bourbon cream and mixing it. And you need to mix that with something that it goes with, because that was gross. All right, Bob, are you ready with our names?
I will in just a second. I'll just somebody just entered that has not been on the list.
All right. Well, thank you for entering. All right. Thank you, Fireborn. I appreciate you. Pneumonia, thank you. I appreciate you. Eric's the Ogre Lord. I appreciate you too.
All right, so I think I have
Lady
everybody.
Diana. Lady Boss Diana.
So,
all right, Bob's going to read all of the names that he has. Listen for your name.
Kim's Stephen, Rick Carroll, Mr. Val Chavez, Hunter Otts,
Hey.
Lane Crenshaw, Gary Zenstra, Michael Carter, Michael Z, Kevin Warmer, 32-day Faced Gremlin 32.
All
Very
right.
specific. Chris Daniels. I just lost.
Oh, don't lose anybody.
Peter Janis, Texas Taurus, Boogie 198, Scar Smoking Arborist, Dan Burns, Michael Abelseth, Lady Boss Diana, Baby Poodle,
Baby poodle.
Pneumonia.
You know what I didn't use I didn't use my poker thing.
Anselmo U8T.
Hello. I forgot to use my poker.
Eric's the Ogre Lord.
I think it's funny how Meta has now let people put nicknames
Supremo Tobacco
on their thing.
And Fireborn. If your name was not heard, throw it out now so that I can put it on the list.
Yes. If you want, excuse me, if you want to be a part of the drawing, you must be 21 years of age or older. If you want free shipping, you need to live within the continental United States. And if you don't, you just are responsible for your actual shipping costs. You have to be here live. You have to have commented so we can put your name in the hat to go along with the drawing. And you have to still be here. So, how's everybody feeling? Smooth Kenny. Smooth Kenny says, Smooth Kenny, was your name not in there?
I got it.
Is that what I'm understanding? Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. Barber and Cigar, Lady Boss Diana. I'm just seeing everybody here at the end. All right. All right. Are we ready?
We are.
Thank you very much. All right. I thank you guys for being here again. Thank you guys for being patient with me and my whole calamityness of, what I call this show. I bring it to you live and real. That's all I'm saying. And don't mix bourbon cream with tea. Just don't do it. All right. You guys ready? Do you have some? We need some. Do it again. We need to keep it up. I'm mixing the names in the hat. I'm mixing the names in the hat. All right, you guys ready? Guys ready? Guys ready? Guys ready? Guys ready? Guys ready?
Wow.
Cigar smoking arborist. It looked like. I'm going to show you. It's the cigar smoking arborist. Cigar smoking arborist, are you here? There it is. Hey, sweet. Congratulations, cigar smoking arborist. You are today's winner of the Valentine giveaway. All of this will be on the way to you. However, I need you to email rgfinley70@gmail.com. I want you to send Bob the Cigar Guy your address. Again, just for kicks and giggles, is rgfinley, Finley, 70@gmail.com. Reach out to Bob and send him your address, and we will get all of your goodies to you sometime this week. Sometimes we get it out fast, and sometimes we forget and don't go to the post office. And that's my job. So we will get that to you sometime this week. So, all right, Bob, anything you want to say to wind up our Valentine Day show?
Happy Valentine's, First Lady, and happy Valentine's, everybody else.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will hopefully be getting the cigar tasting note template where it can be downloaded by clicking on our social media. I will work on that this week as well. I hope you all have a fabulous day. And if no one has told you today that they love you, I love you and I appreciate you. And I am thankful for all of the time that we spend together. I hope that you have a great rest of the day, and I hope you have a great rest of your month. And I will see you here on the second Saturday in March. Everybody have a great day.